Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of We Wop, week in, week out the Premier League with ChanB. We have some new guests with us today and some familiar faces as always. To my left, I've got AK supporting Man United. Opposite me, I've got Aka for Chelsea. And last but not least, I got Denzel for Arsenal. Right,
Definitely not
so we're going to start this episode off with a game as always. And this game is called Guess the Player from the Facts. Okay, we've played this previously, so I'm sure you guys are aware of the rules. I'm going to say facts about a certain player, easy, medium, hard. And if you know the answer, you basically say it out loud. Today we don't have no buzzers, guys, so you just got to scream the answers out, okay?
So you're going to have to choose then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But for this game, I need to say at least 3 facts before you answer.
What if I know it after the second?
No, it's got to be 3 minimum. Then you can answer.
This guy's such a cheater. I think it's the last time as well, by the way.
It was.
Every single time.
Exactly. So,
Bro, no
3
cheating
facts.
this time.
All right, cool.
3 facts, then you can... All right, cool. I'm going to start off easy, yeah? So, first player, right? My parents migrated from Nigeria to the UK for work. I'm the youngest of 2 siblings. I trialled for Chelsea and Tottenham. Should I continue?
Yeah.
I played for Watford youth teams. I'm the best current winger in the Prem. One of the best wingers in the Prem.
I'm just going to guess my Dueke.
Bukayo Saka?
Yeah.
How the hell did I not guess that? Oh, my days.
Alright.
Do you know what it is? Because he plays for England, like, it threw me off. Like,
A little bit. All
yeah,
right,
a little
cool.
bit.
Next player. I started my football journey at Man City Academy. I scored twice in my first start in the Premier League. I'm known for my pace, technical ability, and finishing skills. Shall I continue?
Yeah.
I won PFA Young Player of the
Cole
Season.
Palmer.
PFA Young Player of the Season in 2015/2016.
2015.
I've been awarded an MBE.
Rashford.
Yes.
I thought so. I thought it was Rashford.
Man City.
I
Man
thought
City
it was
Academy
Rashford.
before he went
I thought
to
it was Rashford.
United.
At what age?
I thought he was
Young,
United.
it was Man City before he got. They scouted him.
What age was that?
I think it was like 9.
I probably didn't know that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
The
I'm
MVP
still
gave it
first.
away
That's crazy.
straight away.
Yeah. All right.
Rashford got PFA Young Player of the Year.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
2015,
He did.
2016.
And when you said technical ability and finishing, I straight away in my head I was thinking Rashford, but then I was thinking
I
City
did
as
not
well.
know
Yeah.
Rashford.
I didn't know he
That's
played for
still.
City. But yeah.
All
You
right.
should've got that
Cool.
one, though.
No, because I thought Rashford was at Man United from like 5, 6.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
know
what I
that
thought
still.
as well.
Yeah, that's what threw me off slightly.
Started off at City, guys. All right. Cool. Medium stage now. Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in Manchester. I joined Man City's youth academy aged 8. I made my first Man City appearance in the Carabao Cup 4th round tie.
Cole Palmer.
Yes.
I was gonna say that. I was
See,
just waiting for
I
one
know
more
my
fact.
guy.
I was waiting
Everyone's
for
got one
more
point
fact.
right now, right?
All right.
Yeah? All right, cool. Next one. I was originally a right back before becoming a central defender due to my growth in height. I played for Southampton before moving to my current team in 2018. My signing fee was 75
Virgil van
million.
Dijk.
Correct. So 2-1-1.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
okay,
clued up.
okay.
Scary, innit?
Nah,
Alright.
he's got that. He's got that. I have to. No, go on.
Last round, the harder round, yeah?
All right.
Right, let's do it.
Cool. I came through Benfica B team in 2013. I'm known for my creativity, dribbling, stamina, versatility, and work rate. I won League 1 title with my team in 2017.
Bernardo Silva.
Yes.
Crazy.
Bam,
2-2.
Crazy.
Let's do this.
You said you're not losing today.
Exactly.
You
I was
said
not
you're
having it. After
losing.
the last one was embarrassing for me. I was like, no, not this time.
All right, cool. Last one. I'm the oldest of 5 children. I scored 5 goals in my first 12 Premier League games. I was signed by my second to last club for 35 million. I made my international debut in 2018 with my home nation, and we won gold medal in the 2020 Olympics and Copa America in 2019.
This one I want.
My
This is
idols
Go on.
are Neymar and Ronaldo Nazario. And last clue is my nickname is Pombo.
I ain't getting this.
Copa America.
We need more.
Could you
Yes,
repeat
go
that?
through the things
Yeah,
again.
go
Okay,
for it
cool.
again. Go for it
I'm the
again.
oldest of 5 children.
Yeah.
I scored 5 goals in my first 12 Premier League games.
Yeah.
I was signed by my second to last club for 35 mil. I made my international debut in 2018 with my home nation, and we won a gold medal in the 2020 Olympics and the Copa America in 2019.
They won the Copa America in 2019.
Yeah,
Who won the Copa America in 2019?
I can give you this clue.
Yeah, yeah.
Brazil.
Richarlison.
Yes. Everyone got 2-2-2.
Oh,
All right. It's a
I was,
draw.
he's an op anyway. I don't care.
So obviously we're back from international break now. So how does everyone, starting with you, Aka, how does everyone feel about their team's performance this weekend?
I feel like my team performed amazingly. Certain things you can't control. You can't control what the ref does.
Okay.
So for me personally, I feel like we're headed in the right direction. I'm very happy.
Wait,
Okay.
could you?
I
could-
agree still, but what would you mean about the ref?
Exactly. Honestly, I thought if
Honestly.
anything was in your favor.
No,
Now, the ref was
no.
bad, but I don't think Chelsea can complain.
Exactly.
I'm glad that everyone knows the ref was bad because obviously I'm not going to sit here and say we didn't get one or two decisions that, you know.
Controversial decisions.
The
Like that.
craziest decision was Sancho in the box. Trent steps on his, puts his studs in his foot, and then he puts his back leg round to trip him up. So he commits 2 fouls in one sequence. And I'm thinking, okay, cool, pen. I remember just shouting, yeah, pen. I'm waiting for VAR. No VAR.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Just
okay, that one I did
Yeah,
see.
to be
I
fair, that
actually-
one I understand, yeah. But listen, we could go bam for bam. We could go M for M. Listen, you guys got that controversial decision. So in my eyes, like it balances out. In my opinion, like I don't
How does
know.
it balance? We haven't done anything.
No, the ref was
No,
bad
the
all
ref
game.
was bad all game, and he gave you the decision.
Yeah, he
which
gave
we
you
didn't
very
get. I
a
don't
lot
know,
of
like-
little small fouls, which
Yeah.
weren't like.
But I'd rather have the penalty than the small fouls.
Fair enough, fair
'Cause
enough.
That's what's going to really make the difference.
That's-
You
that's
gave me
true.
1 or 2 small fouls, thank you. But if you're going to give away a pen, don't give me the small fouls.
Fair
Okay,
enough. Fair
fair
enough.
enough. All right, you, Dens.
He gave you the yellow card.
Which yellow card?
That was.
The one that
Yeah.
should have been a red.
Exactly.
I don't think it should have been.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't
Wait,
think it
wait,
should have been a
so-
red either, but then ours
I
should
even
have been a red
forgot.
either.
No, they're not the same thing.
How are they not the same thing?
definitely. Oh, don't,
How are they not the same thing?
Hey, Dens, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Anyway.
How do you feel about Arsenal's performance?
Honestly, we started off shaky, very shaky. Obviously with the main man Saka missing in the team. You could just tell that our players were playing a bit different. I don't know. You could tell we were missing Timber as well, in my opinion. I don't know, especially with that decision as well that went against us. Everything just went downhill after that. And we're gonna get more into that red card decision in a second. But in my opinion, stopping a potential goal scoring chance is a subjective thing from a referee, in my opinion, especially from where it was. It's not like he was close to the goal. Anything could have happened in that from that period with from that many yards out. You know what I'm saying? So if the referee has said that it's a yellow card, why did VAR really need to get involved? And secondly, obviously on the other hand, Saliba did not need to do that, in my opinion. As I said in the last episode, we can go 1-0 down and I'm still confident that we're going to come back and win or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we have the quality to do that. So, that was like, you could tell there was he was lacking experience there. You know what I mean? Where he should have just let him run and seen what happened and prevented that red card from coming in the first place. So that's where we went wrong. But I still feel like that was subjective and VAR didn't really need to get involved. And, when the second half started, Martinelli missed a very clear chance. It annoyed me a lot. It annoyed me a lot because after that, we can see out the game and just play defensively and, you know what I mean, and maybe secure a win or whatever. Even if they scored again, draw, I'll take it, red card, cool. But when you have those type of like chances to score and, where one man down and everything, you take it. At least take a better shot. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing about inconsistency and Martinelli for me. You know what I mean? But everything just went downhill after that. And yeah, that pretty much sums up our weekend, in my opinion.
Man United, AK.
We needed that, boy. We needed that win. If we lost, I feel like it would have been like. I'm surprised Ten Hag lasted the international break.
Yeah,
I thought he was gone. But if we lost at Villa Park, he was definitely gone. Now Tuchel's been hired. I don't think there's anyone really on the market like that.
Yeah.
But I was impressed with our performance, especially second half. I don't think we even deserved to go behind, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bruno came with a little nice assist. So yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction. Just one of them ones, you get in, you get out. And everything's got to be glamorous. Just get the 3 points and move on. So yeah, we're heading in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, I agree, especially with Rashford playing on the right, Garnacho playing on the left.
Switched them
It
still.
was, I feel like it was beautiful. I'm not gonna
Garnacho's
lie.
better off the left, I think. Anyway,
definitely. He's always been better off the left, and Rashford that assist was beautiful, and that finish was even better in my opinion. That very different Man United, and as you said, you lot going down, you probably didn't deserve it. With De Ligt off the pitch at that time, you guys were one man down in the moment, so defensively, you were lacking there. So very good performance.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Just touching back on Chelsea's game with Liverpool now. My question to you, which when I was watching the match, there were certain things I was noticing, especially Sanchez, your goalkeeper. Yeah. I want to ask you, do you think Sanchez is a liability for Chelsea with the type of saves that he tries to make?
You see with Sanchez, my problem isn't the saves. And it's not even just the style of play, it's the decision making as well.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain times where he's passing it out the back where you just don't need to do that as a goalkeeper. If you don't have the technical ability of a Edison or, I don't know, of another type of goalkeeper, don't do it. Just do it up the field. That just relieves the pressure from the back line. Yeah. We're a young team as well.
Doesn't that instruction come from the coach?
Exactly.
That does come from the coach, but if it's not in your skill set, do you know what I mean? You're gonna cause more problems trying to do what you can't do than doing what you know is best. So that's why, me, I'm a classic person, and I like the old school Premier League where keepers just hoof it off the pitch. That's the best way to do it. So.
No, I understand. But
He always costs you a lot of penalties.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it adds pressure to my defenders, and I don't like seeing Colwell and Tosin in like positions which might not make them look as good as they really are. Because I know they're talented players, but then if you stitch them up, people are gonna start calling them.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And then their confidence goes down. It's a spiraling effect, man. So for me, I wanna test out some other keepers. Not saying Sanchez isn't a good shot stopper. I think saves wise he is good, but I wanna see other keepers.
But after that first instance where it could have been a penalty, he was more reluctant to like go after the ball when Jones kind of like scored his goal. I feel like he could have got a hand to it, but he was a bit
Jones'
reluctant.
first touch was loose.
Yeah, it was loose. His first touch wasn't the best, so I feel like he could have got to it, but he was reluctant to prevent. He was trying to prevent another penalty.
Away another
exactly.
penalty.
And that goes back to a bad rest because the ref instantly gave a second pen.
Exactly.
No, but you can't blame him because in real time it did look like that.
It did.
No, in real time,
did.
once
Still
they did
think
the
it was
replay.
though, but I'm not gonna
Do you?
Yeah,
Still think it was?
to a certain extent. You know what it is?
He's a Liverpool fan, isn't it?
Yeah, I am a Liverpool fan. So am I.
Yeah.
So I'm late, guys. But yeah.
It's all like
But I still do think it was a penalty because obviously, if you see when he's knocked it, Jones has hit it past him a bit.
Yeah.
It's like he's going through his legs anyway. To a certain
He
extent.
makes the touch with the ball first before
Yeah, he
that's
does.
taken out
He
Jones.
does.
Maybe
He does.
that's what I'm looking. But I'm looking at it like, bruv, if you look at it, if there's no defender behind the keeper and Jones and he's literally collided and the ball's gone through his legs, that's a goal,
That's fine.
Automatically.
That's fine. If he's making that point, then I can confidently say that Sancho deserved the penalty because Trent didn't even touch the ball.
Oh, you see that
Trent
one
didn't
now?
even touch the ball.
That
was
was
crazy.
That one's a bit 50-50
You can't be giving
for
penalties
me, man.
for that. Like you can be giving how many penalties a match?
It's
Like,
true. It's true.
Now, if you step on someone's toes in the box and you're a defender and they're an attacker and they're trying to skill you up and you stamp on their toes, bro, come on.
They might as well have given the penalty the amount of red cards.
Wait,
Do you know how many
did that
red
go
cards?
through VAR? Sorry.
No, I didn't.
No, it didn't.
No. They looked at it briefly and they passed
I
it.
think it was too early in the game though as well.
No, VAR look at everything.
That's my opinion.
Don't do that because
In a big
What
Super
does that
Sunday
got to do?
match,
You're so biased,
a big
bro.
6 match, 4:30 on Sunday, you can't give a penalty for that. I stepped on your toe. Like, come on, man.
Bro, come
But they
on,
gave
man.
the
That's a
penalty to
foul.
Curtis Jones.
What, for the-
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if you look at the first chance when Salah was on the ground, that should have been a penalty or two.
No.
What you?
You're
I'm
scunt.
telling
No.
There's
I'm
absolutely
Look at
no
the
way. You're
angle, which
scunt.
I
I'm just
promise
gonna say
you,
the
but I can
truth.
show
No
you the
way.
clip on the angle I saw.
no,
I
you
promise
dived.
you.
I'll tell you the truth, The reason why people don't win at Anfield, there's something going on behind the scenes.
Oh,
There's
look
something
at this
going on.
crap, man.
Conspiracy theorists.
Come on, man.
What do you think allowed Liverpool to basically win over Chelsea then? Like, why does Liverpool have that extra edge? Why did they win
You
that
see,
match?
my opinion,
Why do you
yeah.
think-
I think when it
Theorists.
became 1-1, I think Chelsea forgot they was back in the game. I think their mind just automatically kind of just, I don't know if it's shut off or they're just like, they're happy to be back in 1-1. It's like they just lost focus of everything. And I feel like once we got the second goal, we just decided, we're going to control the game now. You lot can attack, whatever. We'll sit back and defend. And if we get a chance to counter, we'll counter. That's how I kind of saw it. I think Chelsea just didn't take their chances the best way possible. But really and truly, it was it's a game that should have been a draw. I'm not even gonna come here and be biased. I think it should have been 1-1 or 2-2, in my opinion, because obviously Chelsea dominated for the first
Chelsea
30
did play
minutes.
well. I think Caicedo played well.
Yeah, he did.
Nicholas Jackson, I think, is so good.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what I'm
good.
saying.
Like, he's turned
I
it
didn't
around,
think
hasn't
Palmer
he?
did though.
He was
he did
terrible.
bad. He did so
Yeah,
bad.
he did.
So bad.
Nah, he was terrible, bro. I think that's one of the worst performances I've seen in
Honestly,
this
he was
season.
missing, and
Really?
he
You know what it
literally
is?
gave away all the balls all the time. Literally, they were comparing him to Saka. That's what everyone does, right? And everyone says Saka goes bit missing in the big game, but didn't Cole Palmer
Saka
go
don't
miss?
go missing in
That's
the
what
big
people
games.
say.
That's what people say,
like
you
to
know.
say
It's
that.
crazy.
Really, he should have been hooked at half time, but
Honestly.
your manager wouldn't.
No,
do
but
that.
you can't
He
hook.
wouldn't
No,
do
but-
that.
but
As
that's-
ruthless as he
you
is,
can't-
you
you
can't
can't do
hook
that, though.
Palmer.
Cole Palmer, he could change the game easily.
Yeah,
bro.
but-
Because Madueke played good.
Yeah.
So you
He
can't
did.
take him
He
off.
did. He's been balling out.
Sancho
man.
was terrible.
Yes.
That's why he came off.
I don't think Sancho was terrible. I feel like if he got that penalty, which he deserved, we're talking about a different game altogether. His confidence goes
Nah, the
up.
whole 45
Yeah.
minutes, I didn't really see nothing. I was
Nothing,
just
yeah.
like,
Yes,
honestly.
I
I feel
had
like
a feeling Sancho was going to get subbed off. Honestly.
People are very overcritical of Sancho just because of what happened at Man United. For
No,
me, 3
no,
assists
no.
in his first 3 games, I'm happy with him. You
He's
know,
doing
so-
alright.
He's doing alright.
He's doing alright, but I
That
feel
game
like
he didn't do that
He
great.
didn't do well,
He didn't
man.
do that great.
wasn't do that
I
great.
think if he started Neto, could have been a different ball game.
Exactly.
Neto played better
the
than him.
pace
see
and
when-
Neto played
everything.
better because Neto's coming off the bench to prove a point. Naturally, he's going to come in with a lot of vim.
Okay.
But Sancho, for me, didn't do terribly.
And-
I think
and-
his refereeing decisions, for me personally, like you said, it should have
No,
been a
aside
draw.
from the penalty decision, in general play, I don't feel like he offered much.
He could have offered more. I'm
Yeah.
not disputing that. He could have offered more.
So maybe he wasn't, but he
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
his best.
Yeah.
Even Palmer as well. I'm not going to say he was. I think he was in his head a bit.
Okay.
There's a chance he got in the box. He could have taken it.
It's
first
hard.
time.
Anfield away,
Do you know
though.
what I
Like,
mean? Yeah,
it's
Anfield's
It's
That's
hard.
what it's
I
like.
think they probably,
Atmosphere,
yeah,
do you know what I
the
mean?
atmosphere, like.
Agreed.
Did anyone see the City's winning goal? What did you think of it?
How the hell was that allowed?
Yeah, that was
You really think so?
Been allowed. It shouldn't have been
Mate,
allowed.
that should not
disagree
have,
heavily.
that should not
That
have
was
been
definitely-
allowed.
That
bro.
shouldn't
That's
have
a
been
clear
allowed.
goal.
No, it was a goal,
Nah,
but bro,
man.
like he
You
was.
can't lie, he was
He was
blocking the
obstructing.
keeper,
He was
man.
obstructing.
Nah,
Bro,
nah,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
explain to you
He
why.
literally barges in before the
Exactly.
corner comes in.
Listen.
The header came right after
when
moved
he
away,
was
you know?
when he was doing whatever he was doing to the keeper, yeah, it's not a foul. It's too soft to be a foul, and you can't be offside from a corner. So as soon as Stones heads it, that's where he can be offside from. He had stopped touching the keeper, stopped doing whatever, and he had
He
ducked
ducked down. Fair
as well.
enough.
He's
I'll
not
give
in
you
the
that.
line of view of the keeper.
I'll give you
So
that.
it's a clear goal. It's smart.
That's
It's
what I'm
very
saying.
smart.
Fair
It's very
enough,
clever.
fair
But I
enough,
think,
fair enough.
I think the
Fair
same
enough.
situation happened last season with Wolves versus West Ham, and Wolves didn't get the goal.
No, I know exactly what we're talking about. But the
I-
keeper was right in his view, like
yeah. It's a bit
different.
right in his view.
You
Like
have to
Yeah.
understand.
Silver
Fair enough.
literally ducked, like he literally sat on the
ducked.
floor.
Yeah, he ducked.
So it's
Fair
like,
enough.
even although there's 1 second between the corner coming, or 2 seconds between the corner coming in and Stones heading it, that's exactly where he stops. He literally comes off the keeper and kneels down.
It's
So
not even
it's
just
smart.
that as well because people aren't realizing Bernardo Silva's like what 5'6".
Yeah.
Mad sure.
And the keepers, most keepers in the Premier
6
League,
plus.
Yeah.
And he's ducked. He sat down.
and he's ducked.
So
he's
although the
5'6",
keeper can say
he's
I wasn't
6'3".
set and there's only 2 seconds between,
Bro, it doesn't
by the
matter.
letter of the law,
You
it's a
can-
goal.
you can
To be a
still-
certain
you can still
extent,
see it.
Bernardo Silva not being there, I think was going in regardless.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
like, it was
I
going
don't know
in
about
regardless.
that.
Nah, I don't-
Listen, it benefited my accumulator, so I don't mind. At the same time, I hear it. I hear it. All smart play.
All right, cool. Now, going back to Arsenal, there's a lot to unpack because, honestly, like you said, the game, honestly, I was at a wedding, so I didn't get to witness it. I'm glad. I watched the
lucky.
highlights, but I was keeping up with what was going on. And, yeah, from the looks of things, it was just a terrible game through and through.
It really was.
Obviously, aside from obviously you, what is you guys' opinion on Arsenal's performance in that particular match, yeah? And how do you think Arsenal could have done better to basically leave there with 3 points?
I watched the game. It's like I feel like they struggled to create clear chances
man.
even before the red cards. It's like a lot of creativity comes through Saka, comes through Ødegaard. Your two main creators are out, so it's like I think he lined up with Partey, Rice, and Marino. So I was looking
Three
at
defensive midfielders.
yeah, but he did.
That's not
he
a
has
option,
no
isn't it?
option
Yeah,
unless
he
you
has
start
no
in there. But I
option.
don't think he's gonna start in January like Bournemouth away, or I don't think he's gonna
You
start
need
him
to
on
have
Sunday.
faith, though.
Why not though?
Why
But
not?
he has
You
to
need
start
have faith.
somewhere. So it's like
Why not?
I looked
Too
at the lineup.
conservative, man.
and I was
That's
just
the
like,
thing. That's the problem with Arteta.
I don't see
Yeah.
where the creativity is coming from. Like you got 3 defensive midfielders. Cool, maybe it might come from your fullbacks. Your fullbacks are basically centre backs.
Yeah.
So it's like, where did you unless Trossard or someone or Sterling or whatever, I don't know, does a bit of magic. It's like I didn't see Arsenal really scoring a lot of goals in that match.
Same. Like
So especially now with the red card, it's just like,
And I
we're
don't
not
think you guys wanted it anyway. Like from
it was weird, didn't it?
Yeah,
It was
I just feel
weird.
like he lot said, you know what, if we get a draw here,
Yeah.
it'll be all right.
It'll be
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, your two main leaders,
yeah.
two main creative outputs are out. It's just like, let's just get in and get out sort of thing.
I fully agree with that, especially because I feel like Arteta went in the game trying to do just enough to win the game and then not actually close it off properly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially against Bournemouth. Come on, man. Like, you can try new things. Like, you can go for it. Like, I don't know
Same
why.
way he did with what match was it where he started Sterling and Jesus together? It didn't work. You subbed them off. Why can't you do the same with
Honestly.
Waneri?
I remember
Take
it was
them
at Leicester,
risks.
I think.
Do you know what I mean? Take,
Yeah.
it
Even them
didn't work.
taking off Sterling though as well for me was a bit. I know Sterling weren't doing as
he
great,
was
but
playing badly, man.
I
I'm
get
telling
it
you, bro, he
though.
was
But
playing
at the
so
same
bad.
time, it's better than you doing nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? To an extent.
I feel like that'll be your outlet. Like, you need someone
Yeah.
with pace. Like, when you
Yeah.
clear the ball.
That's what I'm
you can
saying.
run
On the
better.
counter,
That's true. On the
on
counter,
You can run better than Trossard.
After getting the red card, obviously that might have been like the wrong decision. But beforehand, like Sterling kept on losing the ball. He was out of place like most of the time. He doesn't really offer much defensively too. So it was like, I don't know. It wasn't a bad decision before the red card, but afterwards, obviously you're right in terms of the pace and stuff. It would have been nice to keep him on and keep going. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, we shouldn't be losing to Bournemouth at all, especially at this stage. And we shouldn't be making silly mistakes like Kiri or that back pass. It's just like we're at that level where we shouldn't be making those type of mistakes. That's like 16 Arsenal
Type of
ball.
mistakes.
Like that's not how
And
we
the
should be
hit
playing
back
right
pass,
now,
yeah.
going for the league. Like it doesn't make sense.
I do
to
feel
me.
like Martinelli took his chance and scored that. I
Exactly-
think
exactly
it's a
what I was
different
saying
ball
earlier.
game.
But
That
exactly what I was
that
saying
was the
earlier.
only chance Arsenal created.
Yeah, but if
That's
we
what I'm
scored that,
saying.
we
If
could
you
have been on
scored that,
defensive. Do you know what I mean?
and
We
it's
could've gone
1-1,
defensive,
you
seen
still
out the
get a
game.
point. You get what I'm coming
Exactly.
from.
Target.
Exactly.
Only one shot on target. in the
Which
game
is
crazy.
terrible. That's
Exactly.
so.
It's horrible, man.
I don't think you can complain about the red card though.
But these are
Hey,
the
hey, we'll get there.
But
Don't
these are the
worry.
questions that I've always said for an example. Like now, look, are you now regretting letting Emerald Smith Rowe go?
Yeah.
Reece Nelson
Exactly.
go? Like these are the
Exactly.
problems that you're not
Exactly.
realizing over time. Like,
Exactly. I didn't want Reece or Smith Rowe to go, to be fair. But
But
we
they're,
have to make
they're at a
decisions.
stage where they're like, what, 24 or whatever.
Exactly, they
wanna
wanna
be
start.
playing week
Yeah,
in,
but
week
then we need the
out.
yeah, but these are
replacements
the
for them.
chances you get though to
No, but you're not gonna
make
play.
yourself-
You're only gonna play if Erdegaard gets injured. or
But,
whatever.
and
but
stuff,
players
yeah.
still, I feel like certain players don't think like that to a certain extent. You know what? I don't expect these people to get injured, so I'm not going to start. But look, you would have had easily 3 games to play. In the
Yeah.
last,
Yeah,
exactly.
and that could have been your chance
Okay,
Your
to
chance
start.
to start.
Okay, when
exactly, but-
Erdegaard's back now, you know realistically.
Exactly, you're back on the bench.
And I
again.
hear
It's
that,
true,
but
it's true.
that's the sacrifice you got to take with
Yeah.
football to
Marlon
a certain
Gusto did
extent.
that with Reece James. He came to Chelsea knowing that Reece James is the #1 right back.
Yeah, but Reece James is always injured.
Yeah,
That's
he's
true,
he's
that's
mad injury prone. It's true. So
But then if you clock like Saka plays almost every single game,
does.
eventually it's gonna catch up.
Catch up, yeah.
And I feel like it is now.
And
Yeah,
it's
but are you gonna wait
yeah.
till that as a professional footballer?
No,
who-
that's what I get why
like,
Nketiah
you're
and
not gonna
Smith
wait
are
for
on these
that.
man
I wouldn't
left.
personally.
You wouldn't
I
wait for that.
personally.
Because you'd rather go start week in, week out for
True,
Palace.
though.
For
Exactly,
whoever.
exactly. I don't blame them for leaving.
I don't
It would have been
blame
nice to have them, but I don't blame them for
Yeah.
leaving.
Was Saliba's red card fair?
Yes,
Yeah, it was fair.
Why?
he's lost man.
Last line, yeah. Literally. I looked
Okay,
at the
But,
same
but
situation.
you don't get red cards for last man anymore. You get
Yes, you
get
do. It was
you,
in
no,
your-
no. I heard that was taken off now. It's if you
It's the
prevent a
trip-
goal
it's
possible
the
goal
triple
scoring
jeopardy
chance.
rule. So if it was in the box, he wouldn't get a red card. He'll get a yellow because for one offence, he's getting a red card, a penalty, and a sending off, which probably like a match ban or 3 match ban
Yeah.
for one offence. So it's not fair. But if it's outside the box, you get a red card because it's not a penalty.
Okay, so then why didn't Tosin get a red card?
Because
it
it was
wasn't-
in
it
there.
was
It was
different.
in. It was in our half number one.
No.
If you look at-
It
if you look at-
started. It started in your.
if you
your
look at-
half.
no,
No,
the
it
ball's not-
started in
the
your
ball's not
half, but
being-
it
Go
didn't
look at
end
the
there.
ball.
It didn't
Things
end.
ball. Trossard's pass was literally straight at goal. The ball, I don't know whoever gave it for Liverpool. It was curving. It was going towards the linesman on the right, and also Ben White was further away than I don't know who the.
He wasn't that far
He
away.
wasn't that far away.
He
But
wasn't
they
that
even
far
said-
away.
Do you know
He
what's-
wasn't.
Do you know what's annoying for me? Sorry to cut
No,
you.
no.
What's annoying for me is they tried to justify it by saying that Ivan Nilsson is faster than Ben White by like one. I think
Subjective.
like,
Nah, that's
but no, but
bullshit.
hear this though. Ivan Nilsson still got to dribble and control the ball. That's gonna slow him down. Ben White could have probably look at Ben White when
I don't think he would.
Exactly.
also
I'll be
when
honest
Sane-
with
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
in
When
the
Sonny
Bayern
and he
match.
ducked him down and
Still
stopped
ducked
I
him.
him
don't think he's catching him if
Nah,
that.
Ben
No,
White
no,
was-
no, wait.
Ben White was
What
at-
did you
at
just
right
say?
back.
I
What
don't-
did you just say?
I don't think he's catching him.
Keyword think.
Think.
It's subjective.
No,
It's
Ben-
subjective,
no,
bro.
but where he
It's
was,
subjective.
look at where he was on the pitch at the time. When in the Liverpool match, bro, the covering the front, I think it's Konate, whoever, was literally like what 5 yards away. Ben White's all the way at right back,
Yeah.
bro.
He wasn't all the
wasn't
way
that
at
far,
right
you
back. He
know.
wasn't
He
that
was
far.
at- he was at right back.
They showed
The
another
distance was
view.
quite
They
far.
showed another view from up top, and he wasn't that far away. Like he could have still intervened. Like I feel like where you're 40 yards out and you're ducking. Obviously, he probably would have got a touch to the ball and ran whatever. But anything could have happened in that space. It's
wouldn't have.
subjective.
I don't think he would have
It is.
caught him.
It's
I don't
subjective.
think it should have
Once-
been a red.
once
Once the
I really
referee
don't
has given the yellow card, yeah, VAR didn't need to be involved.
they
It
did.
didn't
Yeah,
need
but
to.
if you
to
did
be-
look, if you did look at, if you watched the game,
Oh,
right,
of course I
you
did.
saw when it panned to what's the OG ref? Is it
Howard Webb?
Yeah, when it panned to him,
Yeah,
and
and he
it's like he's saying, you know what, you lot need to.
No,
And you-
apparently
and you heard this.
wasn't. No,
It
he
looks
wasn't.
like
you heard
No,
this.
he wasn't.
How
He
did
wasn't.
you hear this?
No,
He wasn't.
I said
He wasn't.
it looked.
Nah, it wasn't.
It
looks
It
like
looked like he
looks
had
like
a
he's
fade.
saying, you
If
know
you
what.
Look at the
Nah,
freeze
man.
frame from when whatever Liverpool had made that foul. Yeah, there's covering defenders within shots. Ben White's just about in shot. That's like, so they're gonna get to him quicker, and the ball hasn't even landed yet. You get the ball's in it, and it's curving outwards. It's not even going towards the goal. So if he never got fouled, yeah, the ball's probably going to like the right wing spot. And you still have to make your way to the goal. Do you get? With Arsenal one, it was going straight to goal. David Ray was even going back. He's back pedaling, so he was never gonna get there.
He was never gonna get where.
David Ray wasn't gonna come out and get that ball before Evan Nelson.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't gonna come out and get the ball before him. But
Yeah, he was
anything.
backpedaling.
But listen, if Saliba didn't foul him or anything
He's
could have
one-on-one.
happened.
He's
no,
clear
no,
one-on-one.
bro.
He's
Anything.
Ben White's not
no,
catching him.
no, bro.
I've never
Anything
been
could have
embarrassed,
happened.
he's one-on-one.
Okay, cool. But that tossing one could have ended up 1-on-1 too, though.
He couldn't,
It
because
could
Cole
have.
was
because the
literally
ball-
on
it
the
could have
right.
ended up
He's literally
1-on-1.
on the
Listen,
side of him.
It was like, let's say someone's at right back, yeah, and they're left footed. He didn't hit a straight ball. He hit a curved ball like that. So it's literally it curved, yeah, and it's going towards the right wing. So if no one touches that ball, it's probably going out for a throw-in, not in the goal. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I hear that, but it's still last man, bro.
Nah, the
it's
covering-
still
it's-
last
I
man.
The main
think
thing
it
was
should
that
have
still
been a
last
yellow.
man.
And
If you're
left
saying
that,
it's
that.
got the
They should-
last
they
man.
should
So
just
do you
left
think,
that a yellow.
do you
If
think
you-
Arsenal's one should have been yellow or Tottenham's one should have been red?
I mean, I just feel like it should be consistent.
That's it.
No, but which
If it-
one? Which one? Which
I
one?
think
Do you know what?
Arsenal
I
should have been
feel like
yellow.
it could have gone either way. If I'm being honest, innit? Like it could have been a red. I wasn't angry when they gave the red. I was like, all right, fair enough, innit? But then when I saw that Tosson's one wasn't given, that's when I was just like, are you mad? Because there's definitely an agenda now. Like because it's similar.
They-
It was
love
mad
agenda.
similar. No,
but at
we
least
do.
they
But
get
it's the truth, though.
No,
No,
It's
but it
the
needs to be
truth.
consistent,
It's the
though. It needs to
truth.
be consistent. If Saliba's getting a red, Tosson's getting red. If Saliba's yellow, Tossing yellow, cool, then no one can complain. But there's no consistency.
Tossing challenge,
And-
Every
especially
time,
if it
man.
being in the Liverpool half, it's not going to be. It's
It
not
wasn't
gonna be,
in the Liverpool
it
half,
was,
bro.
It was in the
It
Liverpool-
started
was-
there, but it
you
ended
saw
in the
it,
second half. It ended in the other half. It didn't end. It didn't. It
When the
began there,
ball,
but
when the
he
ball
went.
he was literally, they literally fouled on the halfway line when they both dropped. There's no way they're gonna classify it and say
Can I show you?
that it was
Go on.
It
Show
was
me,
gonna
bro.
it
I
was
actually
gonna count
would-
as a
bro,
red.
it was-
If
it
was
literally
on the
just went
other
over to
side
the
of
other line.
the field, I would hear what you might have to say. You know what? It could be a potential red, but at the same time, Saliba's one. Looking back at the VAR check, I think is a certified red, man.
Sorry, I have to see this one.
Can you see the ball's curving out to the right to go out for a throw-in if no one touches it?
Bro, how's it? What are you talking
Watch it,
about?
watch it, watch it,
It's
watch
going
it.
out.
Watch it.
Wait.
The ball's
It's
going
not
out for a
going
throw-in.
out, bro.
It is. It's
Bro,
not a
the
straight
ball's not
ball.
going out. It's not going out though. It's still in play. It's not like curving outwards.
Not going out, but it's like it's not going towards goal.
That's the way it bounced. By the time he got there, he would have taken the touch. It wouldn't have gone there. He would have taken the touch before it bounced and went right. If that makes sense.
It's still a lot to do.
I think Cole was
And look
catching him as
how
well,
close
though.
the defenders are. Look how close the defenders are.
Bro, come on. He goes down. He starts to go down in the other half. He doesn't go down
No, but,
before the
can
line.
you see at least two defenders
He
in
doesn't
frame?
go down before the line, bro. Look. He doesn't go down before the line. He
No,
doesn't
but
go
James,
down.
can you not see two defenders within shot? It's not like
If you look at the clip here, hold on, let me pause it. Not there. Look, by the time the ball's bounced, he's taking a touch.
Bro,
Cole
you're
was
sa-
gonna
you,
pass
you
it
said
over.
that obviously there was a defender right there. There's still last man. It's still last man.
No, but
you can't tell me he's not
no,
last
no,
man.
no. But it's very important of like how close the other defenders are. That's what. 'Cause look,
So you feel like if you guys appeal it, you're gonna win?
We didn't appeal it.
Because clearly, that's a red card.
No, of course, because at the end of the day, we don't want you lot saying that.
No, but if you look, obviously, for example, I think when McAllister got a restraint red last season, we appealed it and we won. I think
No,
same
I
thing
think-
with
I think
Bruno
they are
Fernandes
appealing
one.
No, we're not
I don't
appealing
They're
it.
not appealing at
Arsenal
all.
are not appealing it.
Yeah, because
Arsenal
we
was
said
a
we're
clear
not-
cut.
no,
I think they're more upset about they're more upset about Tosin. If Tosin got a red, they'll keep their mouth shut.
As I said, I probably would keep my mouth shut about that.
That doesn't make
I
sense,
probably would
yeah.
have. Because it was a 50-50 thing. At the end of the day, I feel like once the ref made the decision, my opinion is it should have been left
It's
alone.
not clear and
If-
obvious.
yeah, it's not clear enough. In my
enough.
opinion, he should have. If he given a red, give the red, and that's it. No one say anything. But he
enough.
gave a yellow. I don't think VAR needed to be intervened. One, and number two, of course, we're not gonna appeal it because you guys are just gonna say we complain every single time.
It's
We're
a
gonna
one,
give it
it's
a
a
red.
one-match ban.
Arsenal have a discipline problem. You've
It's
got
what-
3 red cards in 8 matches. What's going on?
No, but that brings me back. Let me tell you
I
lot
prefer not
something.
to
Yeah, let
speak.
me tell you
If
lot
I
something.
speak, I'll be in big trouble.
This brings me back to the whole agenda thing. And hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Yeah. I think a couple of days ago, the new episode of The Overlap. You guys know.
Yeah.
It come out, and Howard Webb was on that episode. I think.
Yeah.
He even himself admitted, yeah, that when who was it? Rice got the second yellow for delaying restart. Yeah.
Yeah.
He even himself confirmed that João Pedro
Yeah.
delayed restart too. So Ian Wright was like, why did you not give him a yellow then?
Yeah.
But then Rice was just a straight.
And
Why was that? It's an
Exactly.
agenda.
Exactly. And let me point out, in the Liverpool and Chelsea game, Gravenberch, delayed the start. So many different players delayed the start. They didn't get a yellow card. I'm just if it's a rule that refs are gonna give yellow cards for people delaying the match, then why isn't it consistent all aboard? Why does it have to only be in an Arsenal game?
When the whistle blew, when the referee.
Okay, so you're saying one
One
time.
play- one
But
player.
one
I'm
time.
just saying, I feel like you lot have got your agenda as well. You got to kind of look at your team. The discipline's not really there. I looked
'cause
at
Arteta
I looked
considered
at
this
stat
dark
yesterday.
arts thing too
For
much.
example, since 2019, Arsenal have got 19 red cards out of the top 6, and that's the most.
That has to be the most.
Do you know how insane that is?
19.
Like, there's
I
no.
think
Do you know that's a serious
a
problem?
conversation
you
That's
know?
can
like
be had
three
about.
a season,
I think United got 6, Liverpool's got 6, Tottenham's got 6, and I think Chelsea got 9. So 19.
Oh,
It's
obviously, that's another
it's a serious question.
Yeah,
You
that's a
gotta-
problem that Arteta's probably gonna have to address,
I
isn't it?
know,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit annoying and it ruins our games, isn't it? It ruins
does.
the quality of the game. Even if we don't win, it ruins a good game. So obviously, it's something that he has to address. And I'm not gonna lie, it is getting annoying that we get red cards when we need to see out a game.
Can
So,
I ask a question to
understand.
both of you? Do you feel like the red card is the reason why you lost the game?
What, against Bournemouth?
Yeah.
110%.
100%.
110%.
I mean,
It
we
wasn't
didn't
even
have-
doing nothing before
No,
that.
but that's the thing though. We're built obviously, like, as you go on in the game, you get comfortable, you start to, create chances, whatever, whatnot. When there's one player missing, remember we went in half time 0-0, and we have the quality to actually finish the games off. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Go on. You speak. Go on.
He said they would have won, yeah? Both goals they conceded were from set pieces.
Yeah. Which if Saliba was there,
Oh, you can't
could
say
have easily been prevented.
Oh, my
Could that,
days.
no, listen. At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, Saliba, what's it called? I think there's a stat that says he's won 100% of the battles that he's gone against, and like everyone in the Premier League so far,
No, it was-
things like
but
that.
it was-
you never know
wasn't
what
even a-
position
But
it would have
it
been
wasn't
like.
even an aerial. It was a clever set piece, like a pullback.
Yeah, it was. But with an extra man there, how do you know we wouldn't have blocked it?
And the other one
This
was
is all subjective,
And the
by
other
the
one
way.
was a stupid back pass, which Saliba probably.
That's the one that obviously would have pissed me off, innit? Like, at the end of the day, as I said, we shouldn't be making those type of mistakes at this level.
Yeah, because if you said like they
but-
opened you up or something, I would have been like, alright, cool.
And you know what? It's no disrespect to Bournemouth. I feel like Arsenal, regardless of 10 men, you should be going there to at least get.
That's
a
what
draw.
Gary Neville
said. I
Like,
agree.
or at least.
I agree,
at
and
least.
as I said, if we're not taking our chances like Martinelli's chance, even if it was the singular one that we had, like obviously it's gonna pan out that way, innit? Like, fair enough. We didn't have, as you said, we didn't have Odegaard, Saka, any creative people really on the pitch. So I'm not surprised that it ended up that way. But yeah,
And just going off of like red cards and stuff, yeah. Do you guys feel like we're seeing more red cards, not in just Arsenal games, but across the weekend? Like, I think this weekend alone there was about 5.
I
red
feel
cards.
like the threshold for cards, like in refereeing, like it's gone, like
Lower,
Lower,
yeah,
like,
lower.
set standards.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like they're just flashing out cards for
Like,
no.
The game's done, man.
it's
Yeah, so like
done.
back in the
honestly.
2010s, yeah, it's like when I'm looking back at matches or highlights or goals or whatever, I used to see some like gory, real,
Honestly.
tough, physical, big
that's how
men
it's supposed to be.
tackling.
That's
Like-
the prem.
And they'll just get up,
Yeah.
get on the
As in, if you're getting a red card because you done a mad thing,
like
Exactly.
a mad tackle, yeah,
Exactly.
and Gal just about to get a yellow.
Yeah.
Like I remember Arsenal versus Man United, like in 04 or something or whatever. I remember Gary Neville, they roughed up Reyes and
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
they just
I
about got
remember
yellow
that.
cards.
Yeah.
But now the Premier League's soft. Any little like this,
Little this,
Exactly.
yellow cards.
That's too
Honestly.
much. Like you can't enjoy the game.
Kudos though. Did anyone watch that match?
I was there still.
No, but why?
Well,
was he
actually,
leaving-
I still haven't seen.
Bro,
What
I saw the
happened.
guy. This is what he done, bro. I don't know what Van der Ven done to him. Yeah, he got up, he kicked him once, got up, kicked him again. Then Van de Ven got up, he slapped him. Then Richarlison came in, barged him. Then Papa Metzar came in, slapped him, and he somehow still got a yellow card. I was like, this guy just done like 4 or 5 offences and he still somehow got a yellow card. I don't know what the ref was. I literally said to my friend, I was like, there's no way this guy gonna steal the picture
Violent
video.
conduct, but it wasn't even just a simple slap. He barged them in the face. Like, he
it was
back.
it was
I
disrespectful.
don't know. I think it
was-
was just.
it
I don't know what
was.
was that.
Frustrated, man.
Yeah.
West Ham aren't doing absolutely. They're doing.
They're
I
not-
think
they're
where
not
they
doing
on the
that,
table, I feel like they're...
Like 14th, 15th.
Yeah, something like that. They're not doing
Seriously.
really well.
I think they're above Palace though, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
Palace
Palace-
haven't
Palace
won
are
a game,
doing
right?
Palace are not bottom
they're
3.
shocking right now, man.
Palace on the bottom 3 from the
Palace are
bottom
shocking right
3.
now.
Yeah, they lost
With
last
Wolves
night.
as well,
Yeah,
though, as
yeah.
well, and Southampton.
Well, you know, see, if I'll be honest, if I say one team that don't deserve to be there, it's Wolves, though.
Yeah,
I don't think they do,
Nah,
yeah.
their luck.
It's-
it hasn't
their luck is
been
bad.
working.
It hasn't-
it hasn't been
yeah,
great.
it's so
And
bad.
it's just their run of fixtures as well ain't been great.
Yeah.
So hopefully they
Who do you
make
think
it
will
out.
go down?
Me. Probably the same 3 that
Yeah,
came
same
up.
come
Apart-
up, yeah,
you know,
same.
I'm-
You
I think Leicester will stay
I
up.
think,
Leicester
I
might.
think Leicester might stay up, but I don't know if I want to swap it with Wolves or Palace.
Nah, Palace.
I
won't
don't
go
want
down.
Palace to go
You don't
down,
think-
man.
you
I
don't
want
think
Palace to go
so?
down.
Nah, Palace won't go down. Their manager's good, bro. You don't turn a bad manager overnight. I know they lost to Lise, but
They've been
They've
terrible.
been terrible,
bro.
man.
bro, it just takes 3 wins and bro, you're like 10th.
That's
you know,
true, that's true.
we got to wait and see it. It's early doors.
But
as you
Ipswich
said.
will go down,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
they're
they
gone.
will, they
You
will.
think Ipswich is
Southampton
going
are
down
gone
for
as
real?
well.
Southampton
man.
will go down too.
They're
I
gone.
think
Southampton, I
Delap
can
should
hand
get
them a
bought by
heart
someone,
save,
though.
they
That guy's such a baller, man.
Who?
Delap, he's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
striker,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
I
think
feel
he
like
should
he'll
get
get
bought by
probably-
someone, man.
Bad
Yeah,
boys
but
still.
do you know what is it? My personal opinion, I think Southampton's definitely going down.
Facts.
I feel like Ipswich and Leicester, I don't know, it might come down to... I feel maybe Leicester will stay between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leicester. I feel like
But
Leicester will
I
stay.
do definitely think Southampton, there's...
Or be like Wolves, Everton, those sort of teams around there.
I don't
If
think
Everton
I
always
don't think
escape,
Everton-
man.
No,
I
but
don't
they'll
know how
be
they always
around all of
escape.
that.
Yeah, they
bottom
will.
five,
They will.
like, they love
always
flirting
are.
with it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They had the crucial win, though. They had a crucial win.
Tuchel, England's new manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys think England's going to start seeing trophies now? World Cup, Euros.
Obviously, he's got a winning mentality and stuff like that. It just depends on, like his strategy towards the young players now. Obviously, in previous time, Southgate was going more defensive and playing it smart and conservative and stuff like that. But I know Tuchel will definitely try to push forward and get them like to attacking and stuff like that. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't seen England do much, even with their quality so far. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't know if he'll bring anything different to the team, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? I don't know.
I do think he has got a hard task to know what
Definitely.
he actually wants to start. And bearing in mind, as you're saying, he's so used to playing with a team every day, training with them every day.
Exactly.
It goes down to what you're with a team, for like a week, 2
Yeah.
weeks. You got to put your
Like that.
tactics,
That's
place them
more-
in board. Players might get injured. It's very hard to make a decision, but I think he'll do well. I'm not expecting him to win anything. I feel like he will do well, but if it happens, it happens. Like I feel like England's just got this bad luck in general.
do, yeah.
Like nothing comes through the line, no matter what it is, who it is. We just gotta wait and see. I don't think. You think they're gonna be up there for World Cup?
He's a good cup manager.
He is.
does well in cups. It's just luck of like the draw. But I think he's a good tactician still.
Yeah.
So I do feel like they'll reach like semi-finals or whatever. It just depends if you bump into like a France or a Spain
Yeah.
or whatever. It's
That's
like,
always the difference, isn't
their
it?
talent pool is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Like the education in like Spain from like the under 10s, like
It's insane.
you can't. England can't compare in
You
it.
can't
so.
teach that. But maybe, like he's very systematic in his approach of things, isn't he, Tuchel? So I don't know. As you said, he's a very good cup
Yeah.
manager. So maybe this will be good for him to just maybe sit down and assess things properly and, go to their games, like see who's like the perfect fit for what. But I know he's definitely gonna like push towards a more attacking style.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
But a
and
lot
that's
can
what I want
happen
to
in
see.
2 years as well.
A lot can
Yeah.
happen in 2 years.
Like
yeah.
there could be someone in the squad in 2026 World Cup who right now you wouldn't even get a
Nobody.
look in.
Exactly.
Nobody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. We are now going to rate our starting 11 out of 10. On start of Man United. Give you some time to think.
Yeah.
about us.
Honestly.
Give some time. Okay. All right, cool. Onana.
From
From what you saw.
From what I saw. I didn't see him concede, didn't it? I didn't concede second
Yeah.
half. So I give him a 7.
All right. Dalot.
Dallo, I give him a 7 as well.
Okay. Delete. So you came off, I think, first half, right?
Did he come back out second half, no?
Yeah, he came. Wait, didn't he come back on the pitch?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did come back on the
Yeah.
pitch.
He did though.
He did come back on the pitch.
I remember seeing Evans. Evans balled out. I give
Yeah.
Evans an 8. Then I
Okay.
give him a 7.
Okay, Martinez,
Martinez, I give him a 7 as well.
Ericsson,
Every I give him a 6. I didn't really see much from him.
Casemiro.
Casemiro's back to his uncle's, his boss self. Like,
You think so? Yeah.
yeah, like,
One game, you know.
Come on.
One game.
Man,
man,
give
that's
me
enough.
some.
Brentford,
If
man.
you played shit, yeah,
One
you're gonna
game.
he's old, he's this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I give him an 8.
All right, Rashford,
Rashford, when he came on the right, he was doing his thing, so I'll give him an 8.
Bruno Fernandes.
My man with the liquidity, you ain't got to do too much. He can get 8 as well.
All right, Garnacho.
Garnacho can get 8 as well. He's always threatening. I like that guy, man. He's got such a high
And
ceiling.
that goal he scored was a banger though.
Yeah, it was a bang.
That goal was
And
a
do you know what-
banger though. I can't
As a
lie.
young
technique for
kid,
that goal
you
is
got to have a
different.
balance of like, you want to learn, but that arrogance of like, I know I'm good. Like, I feel like he's got the balance right on the money. So yeah, I give him an 8.
All right, and Hoyland.
Rasmus Højlund. He played good, you know. One of his better matches for
Yeah,
United. So he
definitely.
can get 8.5 actually, you know.
Him and
Good,
Versace
very
for
good
me.
finish.
Yeah.
Very, like it was a.
Yeah.
I didn't think
That
it was,
little dink.
you know some strikers, yeah, when they're through on goal. Let's say like Werner, good example. When he's through on goal, like I'm just like.
you just know.
I'm just
50-50.
like,
hopefully he scores,
Yeah,
innit?
hopefully.
I'm just like, bro, you don't even bother because I know you're not gonna score, innit?
Yeah.
Like you don't give me that belief, that confidence, that you know what, like you're gonna bury it. But when Højlund went through, like he was a bit assured and
Yeah.
that I don't know, maybe Van Nistelrooy is chatting to him in training. I don't know.
And
You know
you,
what I'm
you,
saying?
you can tell he's been waiting for chances like that.
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah,
season,
yeah,
all,
yeah,
t-
yeah.
all the, since he's been there. You
Little
can tell
thing.
those are the type of like what's called situations that he wants to be in all the time.
Because
You know?
before he just wanted to fight
Yeah.
defenders. I think he even
Yeah,
said it
yeah,
in his
yeah.
interview. I'll stop fighting defenders. I'm just trying to work on my. You get me? So yeah.
Okay, cool. Now Liverpool
Go on, chat to me.
goalkeeper
Kelleher.
Kelleher.
He was actually quite good. You know, I don't think he had any big starts. I'd probably give him a 7.
Okay, Trent.
7.
Okay, Kanate,
7.
Van Dijk,
8.
Robertson.
I wasn't really happy with him, you know.
Would you not?
I
Yeah.
wasn't happy with him, you
Yeah.
know.
You
I don't know if
think?
it was
Man,
a
could cook them,
I think,
fam.
you know, I think he's going for a confidence thing, you know.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
with this new manager. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
You think
yeah,
he
yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
been starting?
You know, it is. I
Has
feel
he
like
not?
nah,
He hasn't
he
been.
hasn't been because what's it?
Tsimikas.
Tsimikas.
Tsimikas,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it is. You know,
Yeah.
personally, under Slot's ball, I prefer Tsimikas just because I don't know. To a certain extent, Robertson's he's not got that hyper. You know how he used to just run and back up.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like he's a bit more reserved, and I feel like when he just comes to his game of defending, to a certain extent, because he's not always back and forth on the line. I think he's not as confident when he's playing with this new manager because
Is it?
he made a few mistakes.
Oh,
If
yeah,
if
well, I saw
Manuel
it,
came,
bro.
got that, went past him,
it would've
it could have been a
He was giving him
2-0
trouble
straight
all
away.
game. Madueke was giving him
Literally.
Nah, but I
all
looked at him
game.
like something didn't seem right with him.
You weren't confident enough, so I'll give him. I think he was actually one of the worst players on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think give him a
100.
5. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gravenberch.
Yeah, decent game, 7.
Okay,
Walla.
Jones.
Oh,
My
I
man
think
at
he's
the
10 I think he's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 still.
Nah,
That was a
he
very good
balled
performance,
the
man.
hell out.
Baller.
I think he just had a baby, innit?
Yeah.
He
He-
said, "I'm
I
doing
I
this for
actually
my
want to
child."
see him play in that position with Gravenberch and McAllister as a 10 and we give Sobozlai a rest. Because Sobozlai right now, he's doing my nothing.
Seriously?
Pissing me off.
So
sorry.
where's Harvey Elliott? What happened to him?
He's injured, remember,
Oh,
isn't
is
it?
he?
So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
should
he
be
is
back in the next couple of games.
Okay.
Hopefully he starts against Brighton Cup games. So.
Arguably, that might have been Jones's best game.
Yeah, in a
Honestly.
while.
I'm
It's
not
Jones is a
gonna lie.
baller, though.
Arguably.
Since that Tottenham game
Yeah.
about what, a year ago?
Yeah,
Curtis Jones a baller.
He's a
It's
baller,
because he
man.
just had a baby. He said, "I'm doing this for my child."
And a point to prove.
Like he's got a point to prove. All right, cool. Salah.
Oh yeah, good games. 8,
Yeah. Sabozai.
6.
Okay. Gakpo.
You know what it is? He was a bit 50-50, man.
Yeah, it's just
It
like
wasn't like
it was alright. No, but he gave some good passes still. I
did, yeah.
remember
7. I'll give him a 7.
on the counter. Yeah.
And Jota.
You know, Jota didn't really play, so I'll give Nunez. Nunez had a good game though.
Yeah.
Very good game. Very good game. I'll give him a 7.
Okay.
Give him a 7.
Good. All right.
Oh, Arsenal.
Arsenal. We're playing Shakhtar today.
Yeah.
As well. All right.
Fingers
Cool.
crossed we at least get that.
Raya.
win. You know what? Yeah, Raya didn't have a bad game.
He gave her a penalty.
You know, he gave away that pen, but aside from that, like I don't know, he wasn't bad, he wasn't horrible, but because he gave away that pen, I'll give him a 6.
Okay. Ben White. We have him back now after injury.
Yeah, like as I said, after we went one man down, like all you could do is really like protect the goal and stuff like that. He wasn't really creating like any chances on that right hand side for me. Wasn't doing much. I'll give him a 6.
Okay. Saliba.
Yeah. After I genuinely don't feel like he needed to do that. He didn't.
He didn't.
He
But
should
then
have just
again, it
let him
wasn't
go.
100% his fault. I think Trossard's pass was
Yeah.
disgusting.
What was
it-
Trossard thinking?
What was he
Honestly,
thinking?
I don't know what the hell he was thinking. That's the second time now that he's made us get a red card or kind of had go in a bad position. So, but honestly, I don't think. Obviously, I know he was thinking instinctively, but there was absolutely no need for him to do that. He could have just let it go, and we could have just found our way back. So I'll give him a 4 for that. Honestly, that was shocking. I hate that.
It's disappointing because Saliba's
that was
actually my
annoying.
favorite.
I didn't
want to
lose to Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's mad. All right, Gabriel.
Gabriel just did what he needed to do most of the time. I'll give him a 6.
All right, Calafiori.
You could see that he was really trying to push up. You know, when we were attacking and stuff like that, and he would get back into position really quickly. He's very quick. You know, he had his head screwed on. He knew the game plan for the game. I'll give him a 6.5.
Okay, Partey.
One of Partey's better games for me, even though he lost. He was pushing forward. Hardly any back passes that I kept on seeing in previous matches. He was actually one of the best players on the pitch for us, in my opinion. I'll give him a 7.
All right,
Rice, also he did what he could. You know, he got in some key positions. You can tell that he tried to take it upon himself a little bit to push up a little bit, because we didn't have really like any creative players on the pitch. And he did all right at that, but you know, after the red card again, so I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 as well.
Sterling.
Honestly, as soon as he gets the ball, I was confident that he was either going to lose it or do something silly. I genuinely didn't feel confident anytime he had the ball. So not really offering much defensively too. I'll give him a 6.
Okay.
I'll give him a 6.
Marino. I think it's his first start, right?
Yeah. He had that chance at the beginning, or I don't know if it was second half or whatever, where he shot and it deflected, and it should have been a corner, but the ref didn't give it.
First half.
Yeah, it was first half. So you could tell that he was trying to get in those positions and try to make a difference in the game and stuff like that. He tried. I'll give him a 6.5.
Okay. Trossard.
Honestly, I don't know what he's been smoking recently. I genuinely don't know what he's been smoking. But it goes back to me saying that, you know how some players can be the best when they come off the bench.
Off the bench.
Not really when they start the game. I think he's one of those players. I said it previously. You know, I think we should maybe start it that way the next game. If we've got another option there, we should try that. I don't know.
Well, we've got Liverpool next though.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's a bit mad. We're not gonna have Saliba for that game as well, so it's jarring. But I'll give Trossard a 5 for the mistake he made and stuff like that.
All right, Havertz.
You know, he went a little bit missing in that game at times. But you know, where there's no creativity, you can't really blame him. So I'll give him a 6.
Okay. And with the Liverpool match next week, with Saliba out, who would you have as our back four?
I pray to God Timber's there. I don't want Kiwior to start, in my opinion. Obviously, Gabriel, you know, Calafiori on the left and Ben White. With Kiwior, like, I don't feel 100% confident at times with him.
He makes
you know,
some silly mistakes.
To be fair, he doesn't start.
He's still adapting though, man.
If someone ain't played in time, like
That's what I'm saying.
sometimes it's like different players need like they just need to get in the groove.
Yeah,
You can't
that's
just throw
true.
a man that's been on the bench for the
That-
last 7 matches,
which is the reason why he
throw
shouldn't be
him in there
starting.
and be like perform. Sometimes they need a bit of to get up to speed. innit?
Exactly. And I feel like if we're up 1 goal and we want to go defensive, then bring him on.
So you'd start
hopefully-
Ben White at right back or centre back.
See, that's the thing.
The best, but I think you have to start him at centre.
Yeah,
back.
we would have to
He
play
hasn't
him
played
at
there for
centre.
time though, has he?
I know last time we did, Jota ripped him though.
Yeah.
it?
I think have Timber on that right hand side and have Ben White in
Centre
the middle.
back.
Yeah, centre
With
back.
Gabriel, yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Calafiori left back.
Yeah.
So Calafiori can play centre back.
Yeah,
He can.
He can
But
play
you know,
centre
who else are we gonna put there? In my opinion,
They could put Timber left back and put Calafiori centre back, no?
that's true, I guess.
And
To be
then,
fair, that could work. That could work. But you know, as I said, I don't think Calafiori is the best defensively at times.
Oh, is it? Yeah?
At times, he can be a bit of a liability, man.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, in previous games, you can see that the players always he always lets them run behind him. Like you know how Trent sometimes he lets the player running behind him because he's too far up or whatever. Maybe if he plays centre back, it might be better. But yeah, I don't know. That's the 4 I'd go with though.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Well, that brings us to the end of episode 5 of Week In, Week Out, the Premier League with ChanB. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for the next episode.